Joined after the game, Bedford Blues 23, London Scottish 26, joined by Lewis Robling. Lewis, this is probably one of the most subdued I've seen the Blues after a game there. What was said in the huddle after that game?
It's hard at the moment. I mean, emotions are high and I'm probably going to say something I shouldn't, but when you come that close to winning the game and it's all sort of taken away from you at the last minute, it's a tough one to swallow, it's a tough pill to swallow, and we did enough to get back into the game. We were up half time. We battled so well. I mean, we're resilient, and I mean, I'm being as political as I can, but like we just fell at the last hurdle, unfortunately.
Absolutely. I mean, it's not very often we go straight to the end of the game, but there must have been 20 plus phases going through, inching closer and closer to the line. Was that said, or just let the forwards take it? Or was there any point where you thought, let's have the backs have a run?
I mean, it's the last play of the game. I mean, it's a game of inches at the end of the day. Again, another cliche, but it's a low risk play, right up to the line like that. So I mean, the boys are inching forward, working so hard, and they're going forward. They earned the penalty. For whatever reason, we didn't have a shot to get it out on advantage. I think if we'd have had it on advantage, we were scoring in the corner. But we upped the first scrum. We were bold. We had to win the game, which I admire. I love. I'd much rather that than settle for a draw. And like I said, unfortunately, it just proved to be the wrong decision. We lost the ball last play of the game. But I mean, we battled so hard out there today, and again, the result doesn't go our way, but we've got a lot of positives to take from it. So
that moves me nicely on to the next question. Let's look at the positives. What have you personally heard from the game as a team? What have you taken from the game? For you, some of that defence today was absolutely outstanding.
It was just our willingness to be able to work together. It was our willingness to keep chasing back. I mean, they went down the edges a few times for whatever reason. I'm not sure what defensive errors happened during the game, but they went down the edges quite a lot, made a lot of yards, and the sheer effort to get back and scramble D was applaudable. So I mean, again, we'll go back and look at it this week and see where we can improve. But I mean, the overriding feeling is just we know we worked real hard for that, and it's just gutting that we didn't come away with the win.
Now let's look at next week and away trip. A bit of a long week next week as well. We had a short week this week, long week next week. What are we going to do that extra day? You know, what are we going to focus on next week?
Just recover. I mean, you see what the forwards and everyone puts their bodies through 80 minutes on a weekend, and it really does take a good 2 or 3 days to recover. So it's just about making the most of that time. Coming in, we've got an extra day to prep for the game, work on what we need to work on, and we start again, we go again.
From a personal point of view, obviously you missed the start of the season due to an injury against Saracens. How much have you enjoyed being back in the fold, back in the team, and getting out there and running out on Golden Road for the first time?
Loving it. Like today was brilliant. Don't get me wrong, like I said already, the result didn't go our way, but in terms of the atmosphere and having everyone behind you it's a great place to be. I'd say it's the best place in the Champ to play in terms of the crowd, in terms of the atmosphere. It's really quite special. Personally, it was tough to get injured in that second pre-season game. I mean, you work your socks off for 3 months in pre-season, just really leading to the first game of the Champ season, and to get injured there for even, albeit a short spell, was gutting. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits to be back in the field, and chuffed to bits to have played my first game at home in the Champ.